laps the distance for these four Crawford Auto Repair open four cylinders as they prepare before the duel before the shootout, presented by the Merrill Lynch Realty Team. Green flag is out. We're underway. Kyle Janis not wasting any time. Doesn't even need a front stretch there as he progresses to the lead. So Kyle Janis starts to take away here. Lap number 2 in the books. The 69 of Hollister trying to close in on the 5R. Rudolph looks to the inside. We're getting a little bit too sideways. He loses the momentum, and there goes the 5R of Rudolph taking that second spot by charge. 5-second advantage now, but that battle for second is the one to keep your eyes on, ladies and gentlemen. Susie Rudolph and Tyler Hollister. Hollister trying to hit on the binders. He gets around Susie Rudolph, but it looks like Rudolph has some problems in car number 5R. A slow pace as she heads down the backstretch. So how this will work, if Kyle Janis is the only driver to complete one more lap, that will be the finish of this race. So 69 of Hollister doesn't look to be pitting, coming to the attention of his crew back there on the backstretch. The 69 pulls into the pit. So we got to get the 5R of Susie Rudolph off the track over in turns 3 and 4 as she pulls off now. Kyle Janis keeping it nice and slow, smart on his part, as he is the only driver to pace the field right now. And the lights are out. So Kyle Janis officially has to complete one lap. And there goes the 69. He's pulling out. So he will be able to rejoin here if they do decide to go green. He'll have to join after the 88 of Janis passes. So long as the 69 is able to continue, this race will stay going. And Kyle Janis, the only driver to take the green, but the 69 of Tyler Hollister will come out onto the speedway, and he is sent. So there it goes. Lap 7 is in. 3 laps to go. Tyler Hollister rejoins the field. Kyle Janis for the final time has no opposition to him. He has got to keep it straight through 3 and 4, and he will earn his 5th consecutive victory of the season. Coming out of turn number 4 for the final time, checkered flag is out for Kyle Janis. He's out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Kyle Janis, his 5th consecutive Crawford Auto Repair Open 4-cylinder victory. Door to door and side by side. Buckle up, baby. We're going for a ride. 20 laps around Dirt's Monster half mile. The green flag is out. Mike Raft in the 9R's got a run on the 14B of Ben Police. They go into turns 3 and 4. The rest of the field jockeying for position behind him. He currently runs in the 9th running position. The green flag is out. We're back underway. Also keep your eyes on the Steel City Outlaw, Tim Shaffer in car number 45. They're 4-5 wide on the backstretch. Goodness gracious, only at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Logan Zara, Noah Brunel. 3 of them down the backstretch they go. Zarin gonna look to the high side. Sneaking to the outside, twitching and itching around turn number 4. Logan Zarin looking for it. We've got a car slow in turn number 4. The caution is going to come out just as the battles were getting good. Philip Buback going to bring out the caution. Lights are out. Police and DeBecco lead the field to the green in turn 4. We're back underway. 12 laps to go. About as even as a start as you can ask for. Here comes Kyle Lukon trying to make it 3 wide as they head down the backstretch. Nico DeBecco with a run down the backstretch as well. Into turn 3 they go, but we've got a car to the outside wall of turns 1 and 2. It's Chris Lander in car 18. That'll bring out the caution. And they're ready to get back to racing here. 8 laps down, 12 laps remaining. Ben Police and Nico DeBecco lead the field to the green. Ben Police gets this race started. The green flag is back out. Daryl Charlier, currently in the 13th spot from 24th, is your current hard charger. Keep your eyes on car number 184D as he battles with the 31 and Noah Bonnell on the front stretch right now. Could be the one of the upcoming 20-lap A-Main feature event. Rest of the field jockeys for position battles all around the racetrack. Speaking of which, here comes Charlier to the outside of turns 3 and 4. Right around the 31 of Noah Brunel. Brunel charging back to the inside, looks to shut the door, but leaves in the space. Charlier advances yet another position. Here comes Luke onto the backstretch. Your battles for the lead. He makes contact with your leader. Tony McGill ahead of Police. Police going to go to the outside of Tony McGill. Here comes Lukon to the inside. Your battles for the lead off of 4. 3 laps to go. Kyle Lukon is your new leader. Tim Shaffer, your current hard charger, as he runs in the 9th spot, but your battle is for the top spot. The 184 of Kyle Lukon, the 14B of Ben Police. The F1 of Nico DeBecco up into the 3rd spot. Cole Petrell in 4th. Do it for Lukon. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is going to wave. Burgettstown, Pennsylvania's got to be happy as Kyle Lukon takes home the checkered flag in the first A-Main feature event win. 2nd goes to Ben Police. 3rd will go to the F1 of Nico DeBecco. 4th to the American Dream, Cole Petrell, rounding out your top 5, the 5X of Brandon Burgoon. He's out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. Your first A-Main feature winner. Give it up for Kyle Lukon. Lights are out. These two were 1st and 2nd in points on the front row. Green is out. Nick Kachuba takes to the early lead. Dale Toohey not too far off himself, currently running 4th. Top 3 evenly spaced out right now. You don't need to know geometry to be watching this race, because it's Nick Kachuba dominating it. A battle for 2nd right now. Cody Cattell is creeping in on AJ Poljak. Cody Catellus to 2nd. You can see it live. And coming down the backstretch, here comes Poljak. Peeks back to the outside. Cody Catellus right to the inside. Here comes Poljak trying to charge back. Cody Catellus officially to 2nd on lap number 10. Kachuba keeping his distance. The rest of the field well evenly spaced out. AJ Poljak with the best seat in the house. Here comes Catellus to the inside. 2 to go. Shows his nose. That's going to put the pressure on Kachuba into turn number 1. Here comes Catellus to the inside. Kachuba going to charge back around the outside. Kachuba, a sitting duck there. When you lead the race for that long, you don't know who's coming and where they're coming. Cody Catellus comes to the inside as they take to the white flag. Cody Catellus to the lead. Kachuba charges back. Drag race to the line. It's Kachuba by 2/100ths of a second. Side by side, this is going to be good as they head through 3. Kachuba tries to shut the door on Catellus. Catellus has the run. Coming to the checkered flag. Cody Catellus gets it done tonight. And he's climbing out of the car. You can cheer him on. Let's hear it for Cody Catellus. 64 of Catellus on the 3rd row. Lights are out. Green is out. There goes Steven Schultman. We come to the green. Battle for the 4th spot between Catellus and Joey Brown. Another 2-wide battle behind them between Leroy and Garrett O'Patchen. Matt Bernard's got his hand full with a pair of Cattelluses. Doing a great job holding them off. Here comes Jonathan to the outside. He takes over the 3rd spot from his brother Logan Catellus. Jonathan in the 2K up to 3rd. Now about a 3.1 second advantage now for Sheltman over Matt Bernard. Good clean racing here for the PPMS Hobby Stocks. Here comes Logan with a charge. Wheel to wheel down the backstretch, brother to brother. Here comes Logan charging around the outside. Close quarters racing action for 2nd. Catellus gets around the other Catellus, and we've got a yellow on the Speedway. Car spun on the bottom of the backstretch in turn number 2. That's a 221K of Carly Kovacs in that 3rd row. And Schultman's on it. Green flag is back out. You can just hear that Chevrolet bi-pole-jack motor rear up and go over in turn number 4. Here comes Logan Gattelis making a quick move for second. Jonathan Gattelis now to the outside of Bernard. He has to hit on the binders. Keeping within striking distance of Steven Scheltman. He's actually gaining on him as they come down the front stretch. 0.3 of a second. The difference between first and second. Jonathan Gattelis starting to work on the 15 of Bernard. Here comes that 64 of Logan Gattelis. Less than a car length behind Scheltman as they head into 3. He was a points leader at one point this year. Recently lost it to Scheltman, who now leads it. And he still leads this race now with 2 laps to go. The checkered and the white being presented in unison. Here comes Gattelis right along the high line. He may have to pull a crossover move. He tries it. He's going to go to the inside of Scheltman. He's got enough of a bumper there. Scheltman going to try to close the door. He can't quite do it. Logan Gattelis to the inside. Rubs him around the outside. Here comes Logan Gattelis to the checkered flag. Logan Gattelis steals it. He's out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Logan Gattelis. Jake Gunn to his outside has been impressive this season. We'll see if he can't be even more impressive as the green flag flies. Green is out. Tim Shaffer right to the bottom. Here comes Logan Zarin, a hard charger in the last feature as well. Now moves to the front, taking advantage of the invert. He's up to second. Goodness gracious, these 3 cars battling for 4th. Cole Petrell, Ben Police. Here comes Lukon way to the inside. He likes that inside line. He likes that moisture. He's trying to use every last inch of it as he tries to move the grass down in turn number 4. Tom the Rats in the 55 is pulling off on the backstretch. Battle for second, exiting turn number 4 right now between Zarin and Jake Gunn. As now the 45 of Shaffer entering some lap traffic. There goes the 18L of Chris Lander. He's going to work on the 5 of Tony McGill. 1 car separates first and second and third. And neighbor Cassidy Kamaker looking to the inside, coming down the backstretch now, gets around Kamaker, now looks on the 2 end of Medved, taking it cautiously, but this is where Gunn can start to track in and close in. We've got a spin over in turn 2. It's the 18L of Chris Lander. He's going to bring out the first caution of this second 20-lap A main feature event. Logan Zarin in row number 2 brings it to the green. We're back underway. Not the start that Jake Gunn wanted, but it's the one that's been dealt to him. Here comes Lukon. He took advantage of a restart in the last A-main. He's doing it again here. Lukon to third. And look at Cole Petrell battling for the lead. The American Dream trying to get back to victory lane for the first time in the 2023 season. He's currently in second. He's trying to take the points lead back away from Brandon Ragoon. Restarting 5th will be the 33X of Logan Zarin. To his outside, it'll be Tommy Schoenhofer Jr. Restarting 6th. Ben Police in 7th. Garrett Paw up to 8th. Lights are out, and the field is brought to the green. Green is out. We're underway. Here comes Lukon to the inside, and Petrell takes the second spot away. The 184th Cole Petrell is in 5th. Ben Police now to 6th. And a lap car in front of Shaffer. That's going to close in a little bit for Lukon. He smells blood again. Here he comes, about a car length and a half, maybe 2 car lengths behind Shaffer with just 3 laps to go. White flag will fly with Tony McGill ahead of your leaders. 1 lap to go. Shaffer goes to the bottom. He knows Lukon's going to be there. He's protecting that inside line. Lukon about 4 or 5 car lengths behind Shaffer. Into 3. Shaffer to the bottom. Lukon going to try to go lower, but it's not going to be enough. The Steel City Outlaw, Tim Shaffer, wins the second one. He leads all 20. Let's hear it for the Steel City Outlaw, Tim Shaffer. These are the future stars of racing here in Western PA, and they're on display for you right now as they make their way to turn 4. The green flag is out. Evan Strauss is going to lead them. And getting a little bit sideways, but gathers it back up. loses a spot. There goes the Hookstown Harlequin 5X of Kirsten Chernick to second. He goes right through the middle. He does get a little bit sideways upon entry of 3 there, and that's going to allow the 5X of Chernick to close in even more. Just if you want to get a youngster started, you have the availability to do so. Just head to our website, ppms.com. Check out our rules and regulations, and you can make one of these cars. It's a Chevy Cavalier, Dodge Neon. You can make one of those cars a race car and get your youngsters started into the sport at a relatively low cost. To try to battle for the lead. 5 laps down. Chernick within 0.2 of a second. She's going to look to the inside. Heavy contact, and they drift up to the high side. Into the wall they both go. And the 50 of Manganello comes to a stop too, and that brings out the yellow. And the 5X of Kirsten Chernick will head to the pits, but she will be disqualified if she is even able to compete for the contact over in turns 1 and 2. And they'll come to the attention of the 54 of Evan Strauss. Evan Strauss is okay over in turns 1 and 2. Four feature wins for that car, 3 for the youngster, 1 for a super sub. He looks to do it again tonight. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Till the time is right, and he'll make his strike. He's in third. He's closing in on Manganello for second now as they go through turns 3 and 4. Snatchko looking fast here tonight, though. That car's been to victory lane, I do believe, twice this year, once for certain, and that was Travis Clark, who was filling in for Sadie Snatchko that night. He parked the All Cars Auto Detailing and Tire Sales number 56 in victory lane. Call is preferring a higher line than Manganello. And he executes that coming out of turn 4. Manganello trying to get that grip down the bottom, but on these 4-cylinder cars, it is best to try to keep them along the middle to a high line to keep up the RPMs, to keep the momentum up. Manganello going to leave the lane for him. They're side by side into turn number 3. Manganello charges ahead of Kakalis. I want to go say Catellis, as if we didn't need another Catellis in victory lane here tonight. 2 laps to go now. Kakalis battling with Manganello. Manganello out of the line there by just 18 1/1000ths of a second. Kakalis has the spot now as they enter lap traffic themselves. Manganello going to look to go to the inside of Kakalis as the white flag flies. 1 lap to go for Snatchko. And she's going to take it into turn number 3 for the final time. Kakalis trying to close in, but it's just not enough time, not enough laps. Here comes the checkered flag. Sadie Snatchko wins it tonight for the Young Guns. Second will go to Kakalis. Third will go to Manganello. Fourth. She is climbing out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear for tonight's feature winner in the always safe flagging and traffic control Young Gun, Sadie Snatchko.